Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lyndhurst Community News. Today is Wednesday, June 21st. Can you believe it? 2023. And I'm Brian Haggerty, and we have a great deal of news to report to you this week. But before we start, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click that little notification bell right next to it. This way you'll never miss an episode. You could also follow us on Facebook. And if you'd like, if you can, please share this with your friends and neighbors. Our listenership is growing. It takes people a while to find us, but our desire and hope is that more and more people will, so we can bring the community together with everything that's going on in the township, among clubs and organizations, among churches and schools, township news, anniversaries of note, birthdays of note, whatever it may be. We are trying here to bring back local community news, something we used to have, but we don't have anymore. And it's not just Lyndhurst. There are so few local newspapers left anymore, and those that are left, there's not much left of them. So it's up to us to carry this on, and to do that, we need your help. You can send us your news to lyndhurstcommunitynews@gmail.com, and that's going to be in the description box, so you will see it. All right, let's start off with some Little League baseball and softball news, and the season has just come to an end. And congratulations to Team Century 21, who won the town championship for the second year in a row, defeating Team Cricket in 2 games in a 2-out-of-3 series. The first game was a come-from-behind 5-4 walk-off victory. The score of the second game was 11-2. And Team Michael's Sarumaria won the 12 and under town championship in girls softball for the second year in a row. So congratulations to all the teams. And of course, all of you who play, whether your team wins or loses, you're having an amazing experience growing up, playing a wonderful game, creating memories that you'll be taking with you for the rest of your lives. And as long as you play your hardest and your best, that's all anyone could ask for you to do. And while one season comes to an end, the American Legion Post 139 baseball team's season has begun with a total of 9 teams competing this season. The first game was June 12th, which was against Patterson. That was followed by Hackensack, Rochelle Park, Passaic, and Kearney. On this coming Monday, June 26th, they play a home game against Hackensack. So if you're around on Monday at 6 o'clock, 6:30, I believe, come on down to the field down in the Meadows, and let's support our local American Legion Post 139 team. Moving on to clubs, the Italian-American Club of Lyndhurst held a dinner last week, Wednesday evening, at Romer's Restaurant in North Arlington, where members and guests gathered to present scholarships to graduates. Dr. Anthony Scardino III, chair of the scholarship committee, presented the scholarships and gave a very motivating and moving speech to the young recipients, saying, quote, "Today, I want to speak to you about 3 essential values we should all strive to embody daily: humility, community, and respect." He goes on to say all core values of the Italian-American Club of Lyndhurst and the deals we found in your applications, with great hope you will carry with you in college and in your lives, end quote. The club's main mission is to provide educational scholarships, as well as help and assistance to those in need within the township. Last year, over $17,000 was donated. Now, this year's scholarship recipients from the club are Olivia Jangiruso with a 4.18 GPA. She plans to study political science, and apparently she's been accepted to several colleges, including UCLA, Georgetown, University of Michigan, as well as Northeastern. The next recipient was Lee Resigliano with a 3.4 GPA. She is going to be studying early childhood development at Rowan University. We were followed by Olivia Norcia with a 4.182 GPA. She's ranked 12th in her class, top 10% of her course in all 4 years, and high honors. 9 marking periods, imagine that. University of Maryland is where she will likely study, and she's looking to go into the field of kinesiology as well as being a physician therapist. And Kayla Carino, the young lady that we reported on several weeks back, who was breaking all sorts of records in young women's track in Bergen County, she's another recipient with a 3.97 GPA. She's ranked 27th in her class. She has distinguished honors all 4 years of her high school career. And she will be attending Seton Hall University to study biology with aspirations of pre-med. Angela Ellis with a 4.050 GPA. She's ranked 23rd. She's gotten high honors throughout the 9th to 11th grade and distinguished honors 12th grade. She's going to James Madison, where she plans to study graphic designs and marketing. So congratulations to all scholarship recipients. We know you make your families proud, you make your community proud, and thank you to the Italian American Club of Lyndhurst for your continuous civic generosities. And we're looking forward to reporting more on the Italian American Club as we start to talk about more of the township clubs, past and present, throughout the summer. The American Legion Post 139, in conjunction with the Ladies Auxiliary and the Sons of the Legion, also handed out their annual scholarships at the Lyndhurst High School McLean Awards last week. We're going to report those names to you in next week's episode. Now let's take a look at some of the events or announcements from within our township. So, water exercise specialist Taryn, Taryn is her name. She will be conducting an Aquacize class at the Lyndhurst Community Pool. This light water aerobics class is a great way to improve the quality of your life. The class gives a great workout with less stress on the knees and joints. Benefits of this class include weight loss, memory muscle, and the strengthening of joints. Classes will run for 10 weeks on Wednesdays and Fridays, starting on July 5th. Those who register for Aquacize will also have access to open swim at the pool on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday during daytime hours. The cost for the 10-week program is $100 for Lyndhurst residents and $110 for non-Lyndhurst residents. And if you're new to Aquacize, please feel free to try one session before signing up. And at our local public library, the Summer Fine Arts program at the Lyndhurst Library is hosting several free workshops, one being the watering can, which consists of sketching, watercolor, and acrylic paints. That will be Wednesday, July 5th at 6:30 p.m. Another program called Melting Clocks, which is all about clay modeling. That will be Wednesday, July 19th at 6:30 p.m. And the last program, which is paper making, and that's handmade paper from recycled materials. That will be Wednesday, August 2nd at 2 p.m. Now, space is limited, but all supplies are provided. And remember, these are all being provided free of charge. So if you're looking for something to do this summer, call the library and register yourself for these programs. But also, the Lyndhurst Library is also offering one-on-one tech help to anyone who is having a hard time keeping up with all of the new technology, such as smartphones, texting, ebooks, downloads. So if you are finding technology a little confusing, and if you don't have a 10-year-old around to ask to explain things to you, take advantage of this wonderful program where you could have someone sit with you and your device and explain how it works, show you how to use it, as well as answer any questions. This is a perfect program for seniors. So please pass this along, especially in your clubs and organizations around town for the senior citizens. To schedule a session, call the library at 804-2478 at extension 4. I'll put that in the description box. I think that's a great idea, don't you? Make sure you take advantage of that. Okay, the Lyndhurst Police Department Community Policing and Outreach Unit will be distributing free steering wheel locks to Lyndhurst Township residents who own either a Hyundai or a Kia. The initiative was offered through Hyundai Motor America for police departments to assist the public in preventing theft of their vehicles. As a result of an increase in stolen Hyundai and Kia vehicles created by a software issue, this joint initiative, coupled with both manufacturers providing free anti-theft software upgrades for affected vehicles, has been launched to mitigate this crime trend. Lyndhurst residents are encouraged to contact the dealership where they purchased their vehicle to schedule their free anti-theft software upgrade. Now remember, that's if you have a Hyundai or a Kia. And so Lyndhurst residents who own these cars may click on a link that I'm going to leave in the description box to reserve their free wheel lock. The agency, the Lyndhurst agency, has taken delivery of these devices, and you will be emailed instructions for pickup at headquarters. And as always, the Lyndhurst Police Department urges all residents to lock their vehicles and take your key fob with you. Please leave on the exterior lights of your house to illuminate the neighborhood, and you report any suspicious activity immediately to 911. Any questions regarding this initiative may be directed to 201-939-2900. That's the Lyndhurst Police Department's main telephone number. And once you get there, enter extension 2603, or you may email community policing at lyndhurstpolice.gov. And just some reminders here. Don't forget that this Sunday is the final scholarship breakfast of the year at the American Legion, Post 139 at 217 Webster Avenue. Breakfast is only $10 a ticket, and you can dine in or you could take out. And remember, all proceeds benefit Legion scholarships each year. And that's the news this week. Remember, June 30th is the township's 4th of July celebration down behind the fields on Riverside Avenue in the county park. There'll be food trucks and other attractions there at 6 p.m., followed by the fireworks, which will take place right after dusk. And from July 12th through the 15th is our largest event of the year, don't forget, the Mount Carmel Feast, along with the Concerts Under the Stars, held in the town park, as well as on Delafield and Court Avenues. You don't want to miss out on that, folks. It's a wonderful thing for everyone, grandparents, parents, grandchildren. Wonderful food, rides, attractions, and of course, great music. And remember, as the news dies down in the summer, we're going to be bringing to you some great stories on Lyndhurst history, and courtesy of course, Joe Cafone. Joe's the author of the incredible extensive book, which is called My Lyndhurst. It's huge, and it's available on Amazon, and I highly recommend it. So we'll be giving you some stories from there. But anyway, folks, have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week. And may God bless you all and our township.